Velvet, you're a Therian?
This prison island was a feeding ground for the Therian, harnessing the malevolence created by the prisoners within.
But because Velvet escaped, the malevolence went out of control.
Wow, the same darn thing that happened back in Kamoana's village.
Lord Artorias would never have done such a thing.
What do you mean? You mean preventing
What's
people from
so
turning into
unbelievable?
demons? Yeah, I can't believe he would do that.
That he
I'm having a
used his
hard
wife's
time
brother
feeling the
as a
villain is
human
actually a
sacrifice.
villain.
That he imprisoned his wife's sister? Because that's what your damned holy shepherd did! All to get his hands on Inominat's power!
I'm sure he had a reason for...
A reason? To spare the world of its pain? Don't give me that! Who will spare my brother's pain? Who will soothe my brother's despair?
Well, he's dead, so he doesn't
He
have any.
murdered my little brother Luffy! And you'll stand there and tell me it was for the greater good? At any rate, that's one less Therian for us to track down.
Velvet.
Help! Eleanor!
Kamoana? What? Did Velvet yell at you so hard you're starting to hear voices now?
I have a feeling something's wrong. Kamoana could be in danger. But we already beat the Headless Knight. I still can't shake this feeling. Please, let's go back and check on them.
Can we just let her die? You know, yeah, I agree. I like how that's supposed to be the most secure dungeon, like prison thingy in the whole entire place, and it's got like a ladder and like just a steel grate covering it, and it's not really all that secure at all. This is the most secure dungeon prison part of the entire prison dungeon island of dungeon prisons. Oh, there's a ladder here. Oh.
So, Velvet is a Therian, is she? I knew there was something off about her.
But it's what she cried out that's really on my mind. Laufey said, is Velvet truly Lord Artorias' younger sister? She never told me. If it were true, I suppose it would explain her knowledge of Lord Artorias' training.
If you're so curious, why not ask her yourself? Hey, Velvet, what's your connection to Artorias?
Rokuro, have some tact!
I heard you whispering. Doesn't bother me. Artorias was married to my late sister, Celica. He was our brother-in-law. We lived together for more than 10 years.
That does explain a few things.
So he sacrificed his little brother and turned his sister into a Therian.
But you were his family.
To his view of the grand scheme, family is inconsequential. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. All he did was act according to his ideal logic. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get moving.
Yeah, let's kill him so that more people die. Logic. You know, listen. I'm all for, like, debating about, like, you know, sacrifice one to save many, because it's a really hard discussion to have. But, like, the thing is, systems have already been put in place for those few to already die to save the many. And then our job as the main hero is to kill that system so everybody dies. The people that are sacrificed are already sacrificed, can't do anything there, and we're just gonna, you know, make it all for naught and just let everybody die and turn to demons. I can't abide this story. It's such a forced attempt at a moral debate or decision or conflict, and it's honestly, it's really poorly done in almost every aspect. Yeah. They just like
So
try to
it turns out that Velvet is
force
a Therian
you to
who
feel
consumes
something
malevolence.
without it
And
actually
too much
being a powerful
malevolence is what
moment.
changes people into demons. Strong enough malevolence can persist after the person who created it dies, turning their corpse or spirit into a raging monster. That's how undead and phantom demons come about.
Then the demons Velvet killed turned back into humans because she devoured their malevolence.
Yeah, and
If that were the case, no one would want to do
undead or anything like that.
what I'm doing.
So
It would
she
just be
saved them.
Velvet for
Well, I mean,
herself.
A corpse is a corpse,
No
of
one else
course,
would
of
follow
course.
her.
Do you think she could devour
It's a
only the
moral thing.
malevolence
That's why they keep talking
and
about how
turn
bad the
living
church
demon
is.
Human again?
Unfortunately, that's impossible due to malevolence's self-reinforcing nature. When Therians are connected to Enominat through an Earth Pulse point, they seem to be able to absorb small concentrations of malevolence from the surrounding area and inhibit the creation of new demons. But any human who builds up enough malevolence to turn into a demon will keep producing malevolence as long as they live.
That's right. To devour any malevolence, I need to cut it off at the source. That's how my powers work.
Velvet, I'm sorry.
I don't mind it. Actually, I find it convenient. This way, I'll never forget my hatred for Artorias.
Plus, as long as you stay away from an Earth Pulse point, you get to keep the power of any malevolence you consume.
Fuel for my hatred, yes.
I'll say it was this way as the way out.
Ah! That was Kamoana!
Just let her die. Jeez.
Kamoana!
Eleanor! You really came back for me.
A promise is a promise, sweetheart.
A headless knight and a horse demon.
It's giving off a ton of malevolence.
This must be the true survivor of the venomization process.
Oh, I get it! The dying exorcist lady wasn't saying headless knight.
Quickly,
is
let's
bad.
have a lot
She
of
was
exposition
going for
while this
headless
raging,
knight on
malevolent,
horseback.
evil demon just kind of sits here and waits for us to finish our
Whatever the case,
conversation.
We'll fight whoever we have to claim this island.
Ah, you finished talking. Let me rear my horse now.
Now I can't help but wonder how the horse is named.
Get close and look if you're that curious.
Was just blocking too.
Gaze upon my fiery mirror! Bellacover! Gaze upon my fiery mirror! Pyrogenic wind! Crimson servant!
I don't like having only one square thingy. Give me more square thingies, video game! I was blocking. What the hell? I guess I wasn't allowed to block there. No, I already staggered it. It was just someone. There we go. It was someone else that staggered it. It wasn't me. There goes one of mine. No! There we go. Oh, hello. Oh no, he did a spinny slice. That must have been the final blow.
That's venomization, all right. Definitely stronger than that headless lump of armor.
I beg your pardon?
Not you.
Kill her! Kill her! Oh.
The demon from the villa?
No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therian.
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
A damned Therian. So that's what Tabitha meant when she said we'd find out shortly.
Oh, it's
Your
like
Highness,
8 out of 7
why do you
Therians
have
that
a
we've
Therian?
acquired.
It's like I said, Griffin has been my dear friend ever since I was a child. Even if he's a Therian now, that hasn't changed.
So you knew you were helping a Therian escape. What are you plotting?
I have no plots or schemes. I just want Griffin to be free.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. The Crown Prince and future King.
Yeah,
he's gonna
basically
do
my
whatever he
thoughts land,
likes.
okay. Never saw the bird until now, and all of a sudden it's like,
I
I'm
suppose I am at
important.
that. But if I am, it's the first time I've ever been allowed a choice of my own. When you're a prince, you're not a person. You're an institution, one designed to serve the state and its people. Say, for instance, you're doing your law studies and your back suddenly itches. What do?
You scratch it.
I mean, I'd scratch it. Who wouldn't?
When I did that, my tutor gave me a whipping so hard the blood ran down my back. The reason being that I prioritized a personal feeling, that is to say my itch, over my studies in service of the state. Seeing Griffin lay claim to the skies let me imagine my own freedom. It was my lone solace over the years. But then, he turned out to be responsive to Innominat's power.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey is creating Therians.
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorius' vision of reason and will. Even so, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin locked up and unable to fly. Never. I tricked the Exorcist on guard and disabled the barrier. But then Griffin attacked the Exorcist and killed him.
That's why you said you could never go back.
Oh, it's that Griffin!
They can overlook a single dead exorcist, but with a Therian removed, malevolence will engulf the capital.
I knew full well what I was doing. And yet...
So now that we have 13 of the
watch my
7
friend's life be stripped away.
Therians, we can
Your
gather the
Highness.
Dragon Balls and wish for the dragon
He
to
chose a single bird
save
over the world.
Krillin.
Why do
something,
you think
right?
that birds fly?
That's what Lord Artorias asked me.
My anatomy book says birds can fly because their bones are light and their wing muscles are enormously strong.
Birds fly because a bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. That's what I think.
understand now. As long as you remain on this island, you may do as you please. But if you try to escape, I'll kill you.
That should work.
Yeah,
This
red
way we'll have 'em
penguins
on hand if we ever need
and
a
any other
hostage.
flightless bird.
Understood.
Here, let's
I
Google.
appreciate you.
We're gonna
letting
have
Griffin stay here.
we're gonna have a
Well,
what do you call
now
it?
that
Like
that's
a,
taken care of, let's build ourselves a hideout.
what do you call F? When you F in chat, it's kind of like a thingy. It's like a you know we're gonna hold a ceremony of some kind. We're gonna have one of those for all flightless birds. All right, list of flightless birds. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of flightless birds. A lot of penguins, rails, cacopos, emus, ostriches, elephant birds. Yeah, 8 birds that cannot fly. Penguins, steamer duck, weka, ostrich, kiwis, cacopo, takai, cassowary. These look like make-believe creatures. I don't think this is a real website. I'm pretty sure that's fake. Fake what do you call it? Stuff. Overweight ducks. Memorial, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Big paying respects to all the flightless birds who aren't actually birds, apparently, according to that.
Hey, Velvet, do you know where Eleanor is?
Shut up, child!
Wasn't she just playing with you?
Yeah, but then she left. I'm worried because she looked pretty sad. Can you go find her?
Why me? All right, fine. Just don't cry on me, okay?
Ugh. I don't mind her voice. There's a lot of girls that have raspy voices. It's not a problem for me. My biggest problem is the fact that she's a child and she's basically wearing nothing, and that really is disturbing. Oh, I didn't find this when I was here last time. Please don't tell me I have to go through this whole freaking maze and try to find her. I may have just passed her up on accident. It's gonna be the star, so. We get to search blindly for her, yay, and I went the wrong way, I went backwards, yay. Wait, this is, where's all the people? There was people in here, now there's no people in here. Or maybe it's the other side of something, and it's a different room that looks the same. It is? Question mark? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Garbage and garbage and garbage, garbage, 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 garbage and garbage and garbage, garbage. Garbage and garbage and garbage, garbage, garbage and garbage and garbage, garbage, garbage and garbage and garbage, garbage, garbage and garbage and garbage and garbage. Garbage and garbage and garbage, 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 garbage and garbage and garbage, garbage, garbage and garbage and garbage, garbage. Lots of garbage everywhere we go. It's the church. You have to have it to lose it, my friend. And more treasures. Sweet, I randomly read the right way. Good job, me. I'm the best. Broods silently, looking in over the ocean.
There you are, Eleanor. Kamoana's worried about you.
You actually came looking for me?
Can't say no to a crying child.
Indeed. She may be a Therian now, but deep down, she's still a lonely little girl. That's something I've come to realize in traveling with you all. Wretched demons and Therians, even the Malakim who I'd only thought of as tools, they all live and think as humanly as the rest of us.
She's totally an elf.
I was so clueless. I didn't know what Demon Blight really was, nor what the Abbey was doing. Through it all, I knew nothing beyond blind belief in whatever I was taught.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
Well, ignorance
the
is
coward's path
this.
is not that of an exorcist. They may say.
No, she definitely has
I don't
tail.
know
She has a
anything,
tail
so
and
I
ears
can't be
normally. That's
blamed.
part of her normal. That's her. That's what she's a.
I can't
She's a
live like
dog
that.
elf, a delf as they call her.
I think I'll stay here a little longer to cool my head off. Please tell Kamoana I'm alright.
Don't stay out too long. The sea breeze can get cold.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. If you got sick or something, Kamoana and Laphicet would worry. That's all.
I have something to say. There's something I've been hiding, until now. I've been acting undercover on a special mission for Lord Artorias.
Not really.
I was to watch over the Malik Laphicet and bring him to Abbey headquarters.
She really
So
hasn't
vital was
been,
the mission.
honestly. Blaine
I was
hasn't
to
taken
do
for other bits,
whatever it
dude.
took, even kill my fellow exorcists.
You were gonna take me to them.
I'm sorry for deceiving you, Laphicet.
But you really
Originally,
didn't.
I was going to get
You
you
were
to
already
lower
questioning your
guard and
beliefs,
take
and
you
then
in.
he gave you a
However,
voice, and he said, "Hey,
I
do
no
this
longer
thing," or
intend
it
on
was like you heard
following
his
the
voice
Abbey's
rather.
orders.
And you were still questioning it the whole time, so you
You're
never really
turning your
believed
back
in
on
it.
Artorias?
So it's not really a thing.
No, I
It's not like
still
you were given
believe
the
in
mission before you
sincerity
met
of Lord
us.
Artorias. That the world he seeks is one that will benefit all humankind. But nevertheless, I simply cannot bring myself to condone the methods he has chosen to achieve that vision. So... I will help you protect the Therians until I discover the answer I seek.
Eleanor!
I want to live a life that I don't have to be ashamed of, and to do that, I have to learn the truth for myself.
So, you live by your emotions after all.
Maybe you found your own creed.
Welcome to our wonderful world of wickedness.
Don't equate us! To act in opposition of one's feelings is to act opposed to reason.
You never make things simple, do you?
You should be glad I don't.
Yeah, after all, she's my vessel.
Yes, yes.
Giant room, no
So,
tables,
I
no
think our
chairs.
next order of business is to find ourselves another Therian. Well, that's the extent of my insight. Anyone got any actual leads?
What if we had Eleanor swipe some intel on them from the Abbey? That could work.
I don't know.
It wouldn't work. Officially, the Abbey still considers her a traitor. So who would leak anything to her?
Yeah. Besides, we can't put Laphicet in danger like that. And anyway, Eleanor's terrible at being a spy.
Ungracious, but accurate.
You know that special underground cell from yesterday? I want to go back there. There's something I want to try out.
All right, let's go.
Oh, goody. You know, something like this, they really didn't need to make me walk all the way back down. They could have just taken me there. They really didn't need to make me walk all the way back down in this stupid maze. The most impractically designed prison in the history of time, by the way. Artificial game link, yeah, they've been doing a lot of that, honestly. Heck, this is the second time I've done. This is the third time I've had to go through the same dungeon twice.
We're here. What now?
Well, so I've been thinking about Earth Pulse points. They're where the flow of the Earth Pulse, the Earth's natural forces, are concentrated.
Right. And Innominat is using those
Earth
points
concentrate's
to
how you make
malevolence
Earth juice.
and reawaken
By the way,
himself.
you just mix
You
Earth
seem to have a
concentrate
knack
with
for
water,
sensing
and
them
boom,
out.
Earth juice.
Once you're close enough, you can even pinpoint their location.
Except, I don't have to be close at all. When we came here yesterday, I felt another place. A place just like this.
Are you saying you can use this Earth Pulse point as a conduit to find the others?
I think so. I don't know how far it works, and I can't say if a Therian will be on the other end.
Still, it'll give us something real to go on. Please, give it a try.
Okay.
Anything?
Shut your gab and let him do his job!
Yes, I felt it. There are dozens of Earth Pulse points scattered around, but I sensed a few big ones that stood out.
So you can even detect their size.
Yeah, at least I think I can.